evening, and welcome to another episode of 7 Minutes. I'm your host, Matthew DiCaprio. Leo caught COVID. In tonight's episode, we will be covering the controversial story of Frijolito, a Mexican male who has terrorized neighborhoods across this nation every Halloween. I had the opportunity to catch up with Mr. Frijolito, and I asked him multiple questions. The answers that I received are quite compelling and very intriguing. Take a listen. Well, thank you for letting me join you tonight. I appreciate it. Obviously, your name has been in the news quite a bit. So many people have questions. I'm determined to get to the bottom of this. Why have you done all of this on Halloween?
When I ask somebody for $1 billion, they don't give it to me. So these kids, we're teaching them bad things. Candy does not grow in the trees.
Many people know it's just the standard.
That's it. No! They're also talking to the strangers. Can you imagine if I would be deranged? I am helping these parents by correcting the behavior of their children. Okay, they are spoiled, entitled. I'm doing a favor to the society of American institution.
Okay, here in the US, Halloween is a national holiday that, October 31st comes and we're going to get candy to give to the kids. So this is a very normal thing that takes place.
So, in my country, we dig up my grandma Juan and my cousin Lucy out of the graves and, spirits. But how are you going to tell me that it's okay for these little kiddies to go to a stranger's house and go knock knock, give me some candy?
You have a point there. When you do think about it, it is a little, unnerving thinking that a bunch of kids are going to strangers' houses one night of the year. So I'll give you that one. However, there is no reason that you should be disciplining somebody else's children. Why don't you recount the events of that night, the first night that trick-or-treaters showed up on your door?
I got a knock-knock one day. Very obnoxious. And these kids go,
trick or treat!
Oh, okay, I don't want trouble here, okay?
We went trick or treat. What kind of candy you got?
If you want candy, you go to Walmart. Goodbye.
Wait, you don't have any candy?
Okay. And then they tell me,
well, if you don't choose the treat,
then you get the trick.
So they spray you with silly string, and how did you react to that?
I shoved it in his mouth.
No!
Learn your lesson now!
You can't just take silly string and shove it down a child's throat.
I know I may have gone a little too far.
What was different the next time that a child came to your door?
I bought candy next time.
You did. So
Yes.
you actually attempted to adapt to the American holiday, and you bought candy for the next time that kids came to your house.
I got a knock on the door one day, and this stupid kid has the stupid mask. He says,
where's the candy?
you say, how am I?
No, where's the candy? I don't have time for this.
Alright. I have, what do you want? Caco or caca?
Caca?
I brought it all the way from Mexico, man. It was caco and caca. Excellent stuff. Look, I think you need to be a little more grateful, okay? I have candy for you.
Down at Timmy's house, they're offering so much stuff. They're calling it the Wonka Factory.
I don't owe him candy. I'm trying to give him the... Do you understand?
I would have to admit, if I was in the same scenario, I would assume that the kid was a spoiled brat.
Thank you.
So, how did you handle that? Did you just close the door and send him on his way?
I Falcon punched him in his Adam's apple.
Oh my word.
And then he kept making all these noises like, hee-haw, hee-haw.
And so you helped him. You called 911.
I just, quiet, go to sleep.
Oh my goodness. You cannot punch a child. Do you not see a problem with this?
No.
I was informed that there was also an adult that came to your door and was asking for candy on Halloween as well.
Yes, so there was this grandpapa and he came asking for candy. I was told it was only the kiddies. And then this old creeper, he comes in, he's like, trick or treat!
Trick-or-treat time.
Come on, man, you're
Swedish
70
fish.
years too early.
No, it's never too old to play the Halloween game.
I mean, it would make me freak out a little bit, okay? I was kind of scared for my life. You gotta get out of here.
What kind of a place is this? Everybody else in the neighborhood has got all kinds of
Okay, you're kind
goodies.
of you're making me freaky out, so I'm gonna go home now.
No.
I tried to go back home, and he's like, "No, give me the candy." I'm gonna go home. So I slapped him.
You slapped an elderly gentleman?
He went to the hospital.
And you sent him to the hospital?
But listen to me, please. They learned that he had diabetes. They didn't know about that before. The doctor said, "Frijolito man, you saved his life." We would not have known about his diabetes had I not slapped him, had he not gone to the hospital. I saved his life.
Such a beautiful story.
Yes.
So, going forward, what is your motivation? What is your goal as you head into the future?
You know, man, I've moved past the candy and the slapping. The issues at hand are beyond that. I see these people coming to my house and they are no longer the enemy. Okay, these people are sick. And we need to say, stop it. Get some help. Like Michael Jackson used to say. We need to come together as one nation. Okay? Matthew, we are at war with the most dangerous enemy that has ever faced mankind from its long climb from the swamp to the stars. And it's been said that if we lose that war, and in so doing lose this way of freedom of ours, history will record with the greatest astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening. I will stand up for what I believe in. I will do that. Kids talking to strangers, disrespecting them, ungrateful children, old people with diabetes, asking for candy. These are problems that I will face for the rest of my life. Now look, I cannot fix everybody. But everybody that comes to this house, I can help, okay? I may no longer put my hands on them, but I will stop them from getting diabetes, from being ungrateful. They are stopping themselves from being the best they can be. Matthew, I want you to be the best you can be. I won't slap you. I won't give you candy either. But I want you to be the best that you can be every Halloween. Okay? I don't care about the other 364 days. But on Halloween, you will be the best. So I hope that on this day you join me in making the best out of people.
I will join. I will be the best. That was my controversial interview with Frijolito. That man stands for something. That's something every single one of us can do. So fast from your candies this week. Send that money to the Diabetes Association. And in the words of the renowned Michael St. Jackson, stop it and get